And all I want to say is that if you're working really hard on maybe a thesis, maybe an exam that's coming up, maybe you've been working towards a project, maybe you've just been working in an office for too long, everything you're doing is working towards something. And I want you to remember that every time you go to work and every time you push yourself and you try your hardest, not only does it push you closer to what you're working towards, not only does it make your life that little bit richer with your paycheck and with, I guess, the sense of satisfaction that comes from work, it makes me proud as well. Every time that you go to work, school, university, wherever it is, every time you succeed, every time you fail, I always notice, and regardless of the outcome, I'm always proud of you. Alright? You work harder than anyone I know. You work harder than anyone I know. You try so hard to make this life work for you. And personally, I think you're doing very well, even if you personally don't feel that way sometimes. It's difficult because I have trouble focusing sometimes, and when I see someone like you who, when the going gets tough, really do manage to make things work for yourself, even if it gets hard, it inspires me and it makes me want to do better as well. The projects you put together, even if with no promise of anything in return, makes me proud of you. But perhaps the person listening to this isn't feeling so productive. Perhaps they're feeling tired and a little exhausted by the stresses and woes of life, and that's okay too. Not everyone needs to be a productive powerhouse. Not everyone needs to be working towards their goals, and I'd like to remind you that sometimes, if you're tired, sometimes if you're exhausted, sometimes if you're feeling as though there isn't much left for you, I really want to stress just how difficult it can be sometimes to exist in and of itself. And you, even if you have no day-to-day, even if you stay inside, even if you have no work, no school, no nothing, sometimes I imagine you call yourself pathetic, and you shouldn't. I'm the only one who gets to do that. But for serious, as I've said many times before, just existing is the hardest thing a human being can do. Staying alive takes a lot of effort. You need to cook for yourself, you need to clean for yourself, you need to earn money, you need to do this and that and this and that, and sometimes that's really hard. But you manage it. You survive. And even if you're not changing things, even if you're not making waves in any way, the most important wave you can make is the one away from bad thoughts. And you do that every day. And I'm very proud of you.